2018 is coming in hot, so I'm going to be going over every single hyped release that is going to be coming out in 2018. And look, I have some confirmed release dates, but there are also some speculations, releases that we're not 100% sure about. And look, I know that I'm going to miss a few. I know that I'm going to miss a couple of shoes. Some of them will be on purpose because I don't want this video to go on too long. And some of them are just going to be because new information is released every single day. So I'm going to give you guys a chore to do, and I'm really going to rely on you. So any new shoe that releases after I post this video, any new thing that's released, I want you guys to keep everyone else updated in the comments. So if I miss something, even today, leave it in the comments. Say, Keith, you forgot about so-and-so. So make sure you do that. I'm going to list everything that I possibly can in this video, even including the speculations. Now, I won't be going in depth into each shoe just because, well, I don't want this video to go on forever because there's a ton of shoes we have to get through, guys. So I will be going through, first, all the shoes that have confirmed release dates, but we all know that release dates can change, just like those green Yeezys, guys. Those were canceled. So right now, yeah, these are confirmed dates, but anything could change. So let's get right into it, starting off with not 2018, but actually the end of January, because 2018 hasn't yet started. Well, actually, it depends when you're watching this video, but first of all, we have the Invincible and Neighborhood Adidas NMD R1. Now, these will be releasing for a retail of $200, and then in addition to that, the day preceding that, we have the Jordan 6 Gatorades. Now, these are a reverse of previous Gatorade 6s that released. And now, we're going to jump straight into January. Now, January, to start it off, we have the Jordan 7 Fadeaways. These are completely red, and the retail on these will be $190. And after that, we have the gold top 3s, or also the gold toe 1s, I guess you could call them. Now, I'm just going to say, guys, I'm really feeling these. And, you know, I'm not going to buy them for resale. I simply just want these to wear. That's about it. Then we have the Jordan 3 Black Cements with the Nike Air on the back. Now, this is definitely a must-cop for me. Now, I know a lot of you guys watching, you want Boost, you want Adidas. And don't worry, I have a lot of Yeezys coming out. There's a lot of Yeezys coming out with a lot of Ultra Boost, NMDs coming out. We'll get into all that, but right now, you got to show some love for the Jordans, all right, guys? Especially if they got that Nike Air on the back. Now, right after that, on the preceding week, I believe we have the Pharrell Williams Human Races. Now, we have, first of all, the blank and canvas black ones that say equality on them. So basically just black and purple and white. Then we also have the canvas creams one. Those are just going to be simply just like an off-white colorway. And then what's great about this release, it's not 4 all in one day. What's actually going to happen is that it's going to be 2 1 week, and then a little later we're getting another 2. So you guys are going to have a chance to cop 2 pairs, or maybe if you're really good, all 4. So the next ones coming out are those tie-dye-ish ones. And, you know, the reason I like these is just because they stand out a lot. Something different, and yeah, that's basically it. We also have the Jordan 3 Katrinas. I think these are super cool, but you know, the black cements win it for me this year. And then on May 26th of 2018, we have the Jordan 11 Lows in the cool gray colorway. So no, unfortunately, we're not getting the mids in the cool gray, but we are getting the lows, so that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to jump over to some speculations we have, stuff that doesn't really have confirmed release dates. And to start it off, I guess I'll have to say, we got Air Force Ones coming out, and they are mids, I believe, and it's going to be a Supreme collaboration with them. I have no idea how these are going to look. Maybe they'll just be white with a Supreme box logo on them. I'm not sure. Probably not going to pick these up, but, you know, I'm just trying to show you guys everything because I know a lot of you guys love Supreme. And then we also have, I believe these have an exact date. We have the Chinese New Year's coming out on January 18th. Definitely cool. And then we don't have a date for these, but I do believe they will be coming out in February. It is the Bathing Ape Bape Adidas Dame 4. Now look, I'm not crazy about the silhouette of the shoe, but what I do like is the fact that, look guys, like I don't like Bape that much. I'm not huge into Bape. What I do like about Bape, though, is that whole design where it looks like the fighter jet of the plane. I really do think that's sick. So to see it on a shoe, it's going to look kind of weird to wear, but I'm still going to try my best to get it just because it's different. You guys know me. I love different shoes. Shoes that stand out. I'm not really afraid to go against the norm. I'm sure a lot of you can respect that. And then after that, we will be having, I felt like these deserved an honorable mention just because they're so different. I know a lot of you guys won't care about them. It's the Air Max 270, and guys, these things just look wild. They got that bubble on the back, and I'm definitely not getting a pair, but I felt like I should let you know just because, they're different. Then we also have, I think the date is going to be March 18th. I'm not 100% sure, though, and it will be the Desert Rat Yeezy 500. So these will be the Yeezys coming out right after the Black Powerphases. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the Black Powerphases. That's because they don't really have a confirmed release date. I do believe they'll be in January, possibly February. I'm not 100% on that. Definitely an easy cop, super universal. So yeah, you could go for the Powerphases if you want. But here we go, guys. March 5th, we have those Desert Rat 500s. I'm not feeling them, but maybe there'll be some resale on them. And then after that, I think sometime in May, a lot of you guys were asking about like the 4D Ultra Boosts that are coming out. Or actually, I think these are called the Alpha Edge 4Ds. These are coming out sometime in May, so it's a decent way away. And then there are also a couple of other 4D shoes coming out, so I'm going to try my best to get my hands on a pair of them just because they're supposed to be so comfortable. I have to give them a try. And then in August, we have these Adidas Ultra Boost 4.0s, Show Your Stripes pack, and there's a couple different colorways for these. And I wasn't trying to mention too many NMDs or Ultra Boosts, but in my opinion, I think these definitely look cool. I don't know what the resale is going to be like, but I'm going to try and get a personal pair. And then, guys, we got more Off-White and Nike shoes coming out. So a lot of you guys were wondering, hey, what's going to happen with the prices of the current Off-White shoes? Are they going to go up or are they going to go down? And to be honest, I think they're going to go up. I'm pretty sure they'll go up, but this might hinder them just a little bit. Similar how the Trail Human Race 2.0s came out. When the new ones come out in February, yeah, it might hinder the rise, but eventually they'll all go up. So I think we have the Air Jordan 3 in the Off-White coming out. No idea what it's going to look like. And we also have 2 new Vapor Max colorways. So we have the black Vapor Max, and then we also have a white one, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put some pictures on the screen. And then after that, we have these, I think it was Kendrick Lamar who made them. It was a Cortez sneaker, and basically it has don't trip on the tongue, I guess? No, it's like something connecting on the tongue on top of the laces. Then we have some Asian writing on the side. I haven't really done my research on these shoes, so I don't know what this says. I don't know the significance behind it. But to be honest, guys, it's not just because of Kendrick Lamar. I can assure you that, but I do like these sneakers. I think they're different. I like different shoes. So next up we have, I believe it's going to be a Yeezy Runner. And I think Jasper was the one who leaked out what photos were going to look like. And to be honest, I'm not really crazy about these. I really don't like the way they look. But who knows? Maybe there'll be some resale and I'll just buy them to resell. And I'll end up buying some Jordans with the money or whatever. And then we also have more Desert Rat 500s. I don't know what the previous ones were called, but they were like a tannish colorway. I'm getting confused with these names, guys. I'm sorry. But these are going to be more of like a chocolatey colorway. And I don't know exactly when these are going to be releasing. Obviously, these are speculations. We're not 100% sure on anything here. But I'm trying to give you all the Yeezys that are going to be releasing soon. So now we have another Neighborhood and Adidas NMD R1 coming out. These look nuts if you ask me. I'm definitely going to try my best to get these. So obviously I've been saying this a ton. It's very repetitive where I keep saying I'm going to try and get them. I'm going to try my best because they're different. But honestly, my wallet is going to be killing me, guys. So I'm probably going to have to sell some of my collection to make some sacrifices. Then we also got some new 700s coming out. We got the white ones with the gum bottoms. Then we also have the all-black pair coming out. Now, this is going to be in 2018. I don't know when in 2018 this is going to be. What I do know, though, is we're going to be getting, in June, the new Ice Yellow 350 V2s. I just made a video on these, so feel free to check that out. And after all those Yeezys, you know, we also got Off-White and Vans. So we saw Off-White do a collaboration with Nike, but now we're seeing that they're doing a collaboration with Vans. So it's quite evident that Off-White is really trying to expand their horizons. And of course, we also have these Off-White Chuck Taylors coming out. I really wasn't feeling these, but I know a lot of you guys love them, so just giving you this information. Now, when release dates for all these speculations come out, I will keep you updated. I'm going to keep you 100% updated all the way through, so that's a reason to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. And I guess we also have Nike Hyper Adapts coming out. Now, the price on these, the retail on these are always super steep. I believe it's going to be like $720, $700, maybe $800. I don't remember what the previous ones were, but there's a couple of colorways. I think there's 4 coming out, actually. Then we also have Air Max 97s. I didn't mention any Air Max 97s, and I saw these, and I'm like, I gotta mention these. These are called the Pull Tab Pack, and I just thought these look pretty cool, so I'm going to try to get these. Guys, another thing, speculations only. We're not 100%. Yeezy Mafia said we're not getting another 350 V2 until summer, which is the Ice Yellows. I don't think Yeezy Mafia said anything about just V2s in general, so I think we might be getting a 750 V2 coming up. Now, Yeezy Mafia did leak some pictures of what the shoe could look potentially, so I'll put that on the screen. And then here we go, the FutureCraft 4Ds. That's what they were called. Very, very similar to the style of Ultra Boost. And of course, instead of the boost on the bottom, they have that new silhouette. I'm not really sure what it consists of. I don't know what the science is behind it. Hopefully they are really comfortable because I'm going to try my best to get them. And then we also have the Fear of God Vans coming out, but they're slip-ons. Instead of like all the previous ones, these are just going to be slip-ons and they have a little strap that you could connect. So that'll conclude it for this video. I really didn't want it to go on too long. And at the beginning, I gave you like some confirmed release dates. But for most of the video, we don't have release dates. And I'm sorry for that, guys. But it's just the way it is. I'm putting out this video really early. But as we get closer to each release, I am going to be keeping you guys updated. I will make how to cop guides for all the hyped shoes, all the shoes that are going to be difficult to get. I will be making videos on which ones will be reselling for the most or whatever, because I know you guys are into that. Anything you guys want, so feel free to subscribe. Leave a like if you learned something. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And that'll conclude it for this video. Have a fantastic day.